What's going on YouTube? Welcome to DC Plays, and today we have it's WWE 2K17 gameplay. It's a match between Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens. I'll get into why that's the case in a minute. But the first thing, the thing I want to talk about today is the Royal Rumble. And obviously the lead up to WrestleMania 33 in Orlando. Now, I would love to see... Well, let's start off with the match that are confirmed. Obviously, we've got AJ Styles vs John Cena for the WWE Championship. We've got the Royal Rumble match. We have Owens vs Reigns for the Universal Championship. And Charlotte vs Bayley for the Women's Championship on Raw. Now, I'm not focusing on that match. I'm not focusing on the women's match because this is purely the Rumble and the lead up to WrestleMania from the men's point of view. That's it. Now, I would love to see... Well, start off, I'd love to see Styles beat Cena at the Rumble. And then later in the night, The Undertaker comes out in the last sort of 3 or 4 of the Rumble, so 26 to 30. And Cena, because he's mad, he's just angry, he starts to snap. Costs The Undertaker the win in the Royal Rumble. This can start to set up Cena Undertaker, because, let's be honest, that's the route they're probably going to go down. But a match the size of Undertaker versus Cena does not need the WWE Championship. It'd be great to see Undertaker hold the championship and retire as champion, or at least win it at WrestleMania. But we can't have that because, well, Taker's old school. He's one of these people who thinks that people shouldn't win their retirement matches. Edge was the same. Unfortunately, Edge retired prematurely, so he didn't really have a choice in that, but that's completely off topic. Yeah, I'd love to see Styles beat Cena, and then Cena cost The Undertaker the Rumble win. This can set up WrestleMania as Taker can disappear until, I think, Elimination Chamber is SmackDown's pay-per-view. So he'd disappear until Elimination Chamber, and then he could return the favour by costing John Cena in a last chance match with Styles. Autumn, there can be a chamber match later in the night for the main event. Winner faces Styles at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. I will get to why it's that in a minute. Orton wins the chamber match, and then he gets a chance at Styles for the title at WrestleMania. This would be good because AJ Styles has said he wants to work with Randy Orton. Randy Orton says he wants to work with AJ Styles. So in that respect, it's good. Now, why have I got Chris Jericho Owens on the screen? Well, for what I'd love to see, we'd have to have Owens beat Reigns at the Rumble. Whether it's clean, because Jericho's obviously in the shark cage above the ring, or whether Jericho gets involved by throwing something down to Owens, similar to, what match was it? NXT TakeOver Toronto, with the Dusty Rhodes Classic final. But that's neither here nor there. Obviously, with Orton winning the chamber match, it would mean that you'd need a Raw superstar to win the Royal Rumble, because obviously you need a challenger for the WWE Championship. This, although a Raw superstar winning the Royal Rumble is the most plausible way of doing it, because obviously there's a chance Balor might come back and win it. Obviously you got the likes of Braun Strowman, Goldberg, Brock Lesnar. You know, you got all those type of people who could win the Rumble, but that would be wrong. It needs to be either Finn Balor enters number 30 as a huge surprise, similar to Cena in 2008 and Edge in 2010, I believe it was. But if you ask me, the one man who needs to win the Royal Rumble is Chris Jericho. Now, why? Because then you can finally have Jericho versus Owens. I'm not saying Jericho needs to win the Universal Championship at WrestleMania, but Jericho is due a Rumble win. I'd love to see him in the main event of WrestleMania. Oh, speaking of Finn Balor, here he is. I did not plan that, I swear. But, yeah, I think Jericho needs to win the Rumble. Yes, he's part-time, but actually, he's been here since the beginning of last year. So actually, he's been in WWE now for a full year. I think he needs to win the Royal Rumble, depending on, obviously, tour date. I'd love to see him win the Rumble. And also, in the Rumble match, you can set up Goldberg versus Lesnar. Obviously, what we expect to see anyway. Then you could have at Fastlane maybe Reigns' facing off against Owens in the last chance match for the Universal Championship. Braun Strowman can get involved. It sets up Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns for the United States Championship at WrestleMania, because that is another rumoured match. Obviously, then you'll have Goldberg versus Lesnar, Part 3. Then you could have, if Balor's not ready, you have Jericho versus Owens in the main event. And then obviously you got Orton, Styles, Cena, Undertaker. That makes for a really, really strong WrestleMania compared to WrestleMania 32. And then obviously, depending on where this Dean Ambrose Miz thing is going, you could have them face off. But typically you tend to have a multi-man ladder match now. But that could be for the Cruiserweight Championship. I'm not going to get involved with all that because I think Neville should be the Cruiserweight Champion. Because obviously Neville's probably one of the better competitors in Cruiserweight division. Not saying he's the best, obviously. But that's how I would... Well, I'm not saying this is going to be a match-by-match / week/week booking. But that's how I would do it. Because then you've got a strong Rumble card. You can make Fastlane and Elimination Chamber mean something, and you have a strong Mania card. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Tell me if I'm wrong, tell me if I'm right, or tell me what you think. Tell me if you think it could go that way. Tell me if you think I'm wrong. Tell me if you think I'm a complete idiot. Please, let's get a discussion going. And as you can see on the gameplay, which timed perfectly actually, Kevin Owens retains the Universal Championship, which is what I would expect in real life. Because, let's be honest, Jericho and Owens, they're going to split at some point. But I think the match will be a lot better if it's for the Universal Championship. It will almost be like Seth Rollins against Kane back at Hell in a Cell. It's something that needs that little bit extra. I think fighting over a championship makes it that much more sort of personal. So again, like I said, let me know down in the comments. And that'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching, and if you like these videos, I'll bring out with more, like my ideas of what WWE could do. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.